Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Zenless Zone Zero video, and today we're going to talk about which Bangboo is right for you. And it's going to be very different depending on what characters you like to use and what your account looks like. But I'm going to show you kind of how to think about it, and then I'm going to give you some examples of Bangboos that I think are generically pretty good and Bangboos that I think are just not that good, especially for your first S rank, which, if you don't know yet, if you look in the game, this is a really good banner, the Bangboo channel. Now, you might not have unlocked this yet. If you are just starting the game, you do have to reach, I believe it's the interlude in between chapters 1 and 2 to unlock this banner, but you get to select your S rank Bangboo. Look, after selecting an S rank signals are guaranteed to be the selected Bangboo. This is a really good gacha system, in my opinion, and you have all of these Bangboos here to select from. So which one should you pick? It's really going to be dependent on your account, and there's an easy way to kind of figure it out with a few caveats, basically because I don't think some of them are very good even at the S rank level. So let's go into it. First thing I want to mention is one of the powers of an S rank Bangboo is the stats. They do have considerably more stats than the A rank Bangboos. However, that is not enough of a justification, in my opinion, to bring them over maybe an A rank that was more suited to your team. The A rank Bangboos in Zenless Zone Zero are pretty strong. Having an S rank here is just going to be, in my opinion, for your main team. Also, I want to mention that as we get new characters in Zenless Zone Zero, I anticipate new Bangboos coming out. So I wouldn't necessarily be like looking into leaks or looking ahead in the game and being like, well, eventually I'm going to have this character and this character, so I'm going to select this Bangboo, when a new one could come out and then like you've pulled for the future and then the future like overrides the future you thought it was going to be. I would go more with your first selection for one of the teams you're going to be running in the short term. Now, let's go back in here. You pull on this banner with Boopons, and the game just hands you Boopons. You get a lot of them. I'm at 50 right now, and I haven't even started chapter 2. I know the end game gives you some more of these, so I expect you to be able to hit pity, very soon into your playthrough, which means your selection here is really important. So let's go over them. Here's how you're going to want to pick. Each Bangboo has an A, a B, and a C. The A is their active skill. The C is their chain attack, like when they chain in, this is what they'll do. And their B is their additional ability. This is their passive effect. That's how I think of the B. And the B is going to determine which one you want to pick. So for example, Rocket Boo here has the passive ability, the additional ability of when there are 2 or more fire attribute characters in your squad, Bangboo chain attack inflicts 100% more anomaly buildup. So this attack will generate 100% more anomaly buildup if I have 2 fire attribute characters in my team. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this would be a great thing for my account because my account is very fire heavy. I have Soldier 11, I run Ben with her, and then I mix in a third character, something like Nicole for now. But I don't think that that Bangboo is necessarily a very good one. Like, I think there are better options than the Rocket Boo, so I might look at another one. Something like Butler, for example. I think Butler looks generically pretty good, especially for the early game, because we have a lot of Victoria housekeeping characters. I think there's going to be a lot of players out there who are running at least one Victoria housekeeping character because we got the freebie, and possibly another one. Like if you pulled Rena, this would be a really good option for you if you were running something like, let's go look at the characters here. If you were running Rena and Corin, we all are sitting on a Corin, there's a Victoria's housekeeping character. So if you pulled Arena, you're running her with Corin, you're looking pretty good there. And I think by now you probably have an idea on how to make this selection. Now, I would suggest waiting, and I'll put my face back on the screen here. I would suggest maybe waiting to pull here because the game's going to give you a free Bangboo, and it's not that hard early. You can use the free Bangboo for a while. You might wait until you've done all of the free pulls the game is going to hand you. That's definitely an option, right? But if you're somebody who pulled Ellen, for example, and you have the free Corin, and Ellen's going to be your girl, Butler is sitting here waiting for you. That's the Victoria housekeeping, and this is good. Characters in your squad's active skill generates an additional 20% energy. Like, I think that is a very, very good passive ability on your Bangboo. I think it's better than your Bangboo buffing its chain attacks fire tribute application. That's just me. Okay, now as you look at the rest of them, Bangvolver right here is 2 or more physical characters, and then your Bangboo chain attack inflicts 100% more anomaly buildup. Do you see the pattern that's evolving here? Okay, then we've got Sharkboo, and Sharkboo looks really cool. Like, you've got to give Sharkboo props for his looks. This is 2 or more ice attribute characters, and guess what? We're inflicting anomaly buildup. Then we can go to Resinaboo here, and yep, you knew it. Ether attribute characters, chain attack inflicting more buildup. Yep, not a surprise. Oh, Plugaboo. Guess what? Guess what? Electric attribute characters, chain buildup. And so, like, me personally, I'm just not enthralled with this chain buildup one. Now, maybe you disagree, and maybe you want more chain buildup from your Bangboo. But I've really liked Butler, as he is generating energy for my characters, and generating energy for my characters seems very powerful to me. Okay, we're gonna look at Aemilion real quick here. This is a Cunning Hares one, so it's another faction-based one instead of an element-based one. And when there are 2 more Cunning Hare characters in your squad, Bangboo chain attack damage increases with fewer enemies in combat. This is good for killing like strong bosses. If you've got all the ads dead, I don't hate that one at all. And then you got safety here. Safety's a really interesting one. So when there are 2 or more Bellabog Heavy Industries characters in your squad, Bangboo chain attack damage increases by 20%, so give himself a little bit more damage. And if the target is burning or shocked, you get an additional 20% buff. So if I was to make like a tier list, let's say, if you have Ellen, I would definitely go for Butler over the ice one. That's me personally. I think I'm gonna go for Butler here, Victoria housekeeping, but like I said, I'm gonna wait to do that until I've done the rest of my polls. I got a lot of polls waiting to happen here, and I want to do those. I want to see what my account ends up looking like before I select my Bangboo. So that's it. That's kind of what's out there. There's not that many to choose from. The elemental ones build the, their chaining attack, anomaly attribute, anomaly application. And then the couple faction ones we have, I think personally, I value those buffs a little bit more, but you definitely don't want to pick one that your account can't use. So look at your characters. More importantly, look at the characters that you either are playing now or would be willing to like work another faction in or another one of the same element in. And that's how you pick. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped you in that decision-making process. I know for me right now, like I've pretty much living with Soldier 11 and Ben, and the trouble for me has been finding the additional character to pair them with. I've been using Nicole, but there's not like mostly just because I like Nicole, right? And so like if I have Victoria and Ben, and that's going to be the core of my team, the Fire Bangboo does kind of make sense if I like the buff more. I'm hoping that when I pull, maybe I hit another S rank that allows me to make like a second team or something like that, or gives me another, Victoria's housekeeping unit, and then I could go like, something that synergizes well with my account. I don't know. It's going to be tough. That's why I'm recommending do all your free pulls before you make that pick. That's my biggest recommendation. All right, there's my breakdown of those. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.